Doctor, is Joe going to be okay?
Yes, he is not injured. He just played really hard and passed out is all. He will regain consciousness soon.
I think it's concerning that Joe can play MTG so hard he loses consciousness. Also, what the hell are you doing here, Dr. Ben Carson?
Bush asked me to be here just in case someone has health issues.
That's pretty awesome of Bush. Wait a minute. What kind of tournament is this?
Regardless, Joe losing to Bernie is not good. We need to win our next matches, Donald. Otherwise, our only lead on finding Obama is gone.
You're right, Ben. And next time, I'm going to crush him with walls.
Donald, let's think about it for a second. Bernie knew Joe would run squirrels, and so he brought a deck to counter Joe's. What are you going to do when Bernie has a counter to your walls?
It doesn't fucking matter. My walls will always win.
Gentlemen, please go argue back in the lobby. I have other patients here that are trying to recover.
Oh, sorry, Doctor. Let's go, Donald. We will come back for Joe later.
Man, sleep is great, but I feel like I should be doing something right now. Oh, look at my little guy. Hey there, buddy. What the fuck? Oh, God, my trooper. What have I done? No, I am so sorry. No. I failed my little guys. I'm so sorry.
I guarantee you Bill is running my snake deck, so be ready for that.
I'm not worried, especially since it's a deck you built.
Ouch. Fuck you, Donald.
Do you know what Maurice is running?
Nope. I think none of us had seen his first round match.
Damn whatever. Maybe we don't need to know what it is.
Let's go look at the brackets.
Yep, that is sure updated.
As sad as it was to watch Joe lose, I still get dopamine by seeing my name placed so high in the brackets.
Bro, you only won one match.
On to another topic. What do you think Obama's doing? It was so weird when he left because he said something like, I'm going back to some place I should have returned to, or some shit like that.
The dude is a mix of weird and cool. As much as I disagree with him, I do miss Obama.
I do too, which is all the more reason to find him.
That's right. Now we just sit back and...
Ben Shapiro, Donald Trump, Bill Clinton, and Maurice, please report to the ring.
What? All four of us?
The fuck is this? Let's get moving, Ben.
Hey, guys.
Hello, Chuck.
Hi, Chuck.
I'm here.
I just barely made it.
So, there's been a quick change of rules for the tournament. To advance this whole thing forward, we are just going to do two-headed giant.
They called me the two-headed giant back in college.
Yes, another new game mode.
What? You guys can't just do that. Who are we teaming up with anyway?
First off, I can change whatever rules I want because I am Chuck.
On God, for real, for real.
Secondly, you and Donald are on the same team. You are playing against Bill and Maurice.
Oh, cool. I like this, actually.
All right, gentlemen, let's get started then. Is everyone ready?
I'm done shuffling.
Me too.
I checked every card to see if there are any microchips implanted in them, and there's nothing, so we can get rolling.
Hold on, I just need to finish up here.
I swear to Christ, if this bitch ass is cheating again...
Yeah, Chuck. Please keep a close eye on Bill. He's been known to blatantly cheat.
I know. You heard them, Bill.
Not my fault they almost lost that game, and Donald pulled the worst fucking win condition I've ever seen.
It's not even that bad. It just takes some work is all.
I don't know, Donald. That shit was pretty awful.
I don't know what you all are talking about, but guys, I think this whole tournament is one large conspiracy. Like...
Robert, please, focus up.
Robert? I thought it was Maurice.
What's up with that shit?
It's actually Robert. I lied before, but that's totally my actual name.
You know what? Give me your deck, Bill. This is really awkward right now.
Wait, don't look at the top cards.
Huh. So you were top-decking Soul Ring, Orochi Hatchery, Reliquary Tower, Emerald Medallion. You were trying to have a stacked hand right at the start.
Wow, what crazy luck.
Yeah, fucking right. You top deck those cards, you loser.
The game hasn't even started yet, Bill, and you're already cheating.
This is a conspiracy.
And done. Your deck is reshuffled. And I will be shuffling your deck now, Bill. Every single time.
Well, at least I tried.
All right, guys, we need to talk about if mermaids are real or not. Have any of you seen that documentary? It was on Animal Planet and the History Channel. That shit is wild.
Come on, Robert. Mermaids aren't real. And if they were, we would have 100% unquestionable facts and logic.
Oh my God, not this shit again. Just flip the fucking coin.
All right, it will be heads for Bill and Robert, tails for Donald and Ben. Bill and Robert will go first. Since players take their turns simultaneously, let's have everyone narrate what they do one at a time.
I will play a forest and pass.
I will also play a forest and pass turn.
I will draw for turn, play a Spar's headquarters and pass.
I will draw for turn, play a forest, and pass turn.
I will draw for turn, play an animal sanctuary, and tap 2 to play Lotus Cobra. It has landfall, and whenever a land enters the battlefield under my control, I add 1 mana of any color to my mana pool. I will pass it to Robert.
I'll draw for turn, play an island, and pass.
It looks like Maurice's deck is garbage. He's got nothing on his board.
First off, it's Robert. And secondly, have you heard of the Illuminati? I know it is really cliched, but I think they are behind...
Look at what you did, Donald.
Yeah, Donald, you fucked up.
Shut up. I will draw for turn, play a plains, and tap 2 to play Lightning Greaves. It is an artifact equipment, and it basically gives my creature hexproof. I will pass it to Ben.
I will draw for turn, play a Vault of Champions, and tap 2 to play Farseek. I will get an island and put it on the battlefield tapped. I will pass turn.
Hey, Bill.
What's up, Chuck?
Where'd that forest come from?
Oh, that? It must have slipped from my hand.
Judge, disqualify him.
No, don't. I need those documents.
I don't know if we can get through an entire game like this.
That's enough, gentlemen. Put it back in your library. It did not come from your hand.
All right, my bad.
What a prick.
Fuck off, Robert. I'm trying to get us to win.
Hold the fuck on.
Whoa.
Holy shit.
Goddamn Ben is mad.
Did you change my snake deck? It was not mono green when I built it.
Oh, you see, your original snake deck was really bad, so I changed it completely.
I want those cards back.
That shit is really low, Bill. I can't believe you would do such a thing. But it is pretty fucking funny.
Just watch, Ben. This deck is so much better now. I will draw for turn, play a Reliquary Tower, Lotus Cobra triggers, and I will use 4 mana to play Seed the Land. Whenever a land comes into play, its owner makes a 1/1 green snake. This applies to everyone.
That's weird as shit.
Bill just ruined my snake deck. I didn't even get to fucking play it.
Ah, damn. I'm really sorry, Ben. I will pass it to you, Robert.
Now this is getting spicy. I will draw for turn, play an island, make a snake, and tap 3 to play Adaptive Automaton. When this card ETBs, I get to choose a creature type, which is frogs. This creature is now a frog in addition to its other types, and the creatures of this chosen type get +1/+1. I will pass a turn.
I'm so mad right now. I am playing my turn and then stepping out for a second.
It's all right, Ben. I get it.
I will draw for turn, play a Rogue's Passage. I will make a snake, and tap 4 to play Forgotten Ancient. Every time a player casts a spell, I may put a 1/1 counter on this creature, and at the beginning of my upkeep, I get to move these 1/1 counters on any creature. I will be back in a little bit.
Take your time, Ben.
Damn, I feel bad now.
It's one thing you steal his sister, Bill, but changing his snake deck without his permission is pretty fucked up. Not gonna lie.
Right. I'm sorry.
Anyway, I will draw for turn, play a Wooded Bastion, I make a snake, and tap 3 to play Aura Shards. Whenever a creature ETBs under my control, I get to destroy target artifact or enchantment. I will pass turn.
Forgotten Ancient triggers, I will put a 1/1 counter on for him.
I will draw for turn and tap 3 to play Kodama's Reach. I get to search my library for 2 basic lands, reveal them, put 1 on the field tapped, and put the other in my hand, and then shuffle. I will then play the land that I got from Kodama's Reach, and Lotus Cobra triggers twice. I will get 2 snakes and tap 3 to play Oron Viper. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a creature, destroy that creature at the end of combat. When this creature deals combat damage to a player, I get to draw a card.
Forgotten Ancient triggers 2 times.
I'm passing it to you, Robert, my boy.
I will draw for turn and tap 2 to play Jade Avenger. It has Bushido 2. Whenever this creature is blocked, it gets +2/+2 until end of turn. I will pass turn.
I will draw for turn, play a plains, and tap 4 to play Wall of Stolen Identity. I may have this creature ETB as a copy of any creature on the battlefield, except it's a wall in addition to its other types and has Defender. If I copy the creature, it is tapped and it does not untap during its controller's untap step for as long as I control this creature.
I wonder what Donald is going to choose.
I wouldn't be surprised if he chose my Orhan Viper.
I'm going to borrow Ben's Forgotten Ancient.
What?
Donald, are you sure that's a good idea? Ben is already mad. We don't need him angrier.
I'm back, guys. Wait a minute. Why is my Forgotten Ancient tapped?
I wanted a copy of it, so I used my Wall of Stolen Identity to do that.
Donald, you know what? If it gets us to win, who cares?
Ben, your Forgotten Ancient triggers because Donald played a spell.
Because a creature ETBs under my control, Aura Shards will trigger and I will target Bill's Seed the Land.
Damn, fuck you, Donnie.
I pass it to you, Ben.
I will draw for turn, play a Horizon Canopy, and tap it for white, which deals 1 damage to us. I will use 4 to summon my commander. It has Flying Vigilance, Death Touch, and Lifelink, and at the beginning of my end step, Proliferate. Both of our Forgotten Ancients will trigger. Our end step happens. I will proliferate my Forgotten Ancient and yours.
You got that right.
I will pass turn.
I will draw for turn and tap 5 to play Prowling Serpopard and Matsu Tribe Sniper. This card cannot be countered, and creature spells I control can't be countered. This card can tap to deal 1 damage to a creature with flying, and when this deals damage to a creature, tap that creature. It doesn't untap during its next untap step.
Forgotten Ancients trigger twice.
I will pass it to Robo.
Don't call me that. I'm not a government-issued device to monitor everyone's progress in advancing towards making this country an oligarchy.
What?
What in the fuck?
Just do your turn, Robert.
I will draw for turn and tap 2 to play Talisman of Curiosity. I can tap it for colorless, or tap it for green or blue. If I do that, it deals 1 damage to us. I will end our turn.
Forgotten Ancients trigger.
I will draw for turn and tap 4 to summon my commander. You all know who the fuck this is? It's our glorious commander that makes my wall deck shine.
Donald, please shut up and read the card.
Fine. It has flying and vigilance. When a wall ETBs, I draw a card, and creatures I control with Defender can attack, and their power is the same as their toughness. Pretty cool. Aura Shards will trigger, and I will target Maurice's automaton.
Forgotten Ancients trigger.
I am free.
I will pass it over to Ben.
I will draw for turn and tap 3 to play Rhystic Study. Whenever an opponent plays a spell, I get to draw a card unless they pay 1. Our Forgotten Ancients trigger, and I will pass turn.
Wow, what a meta card. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I am glad you are on my team.
For now, Donald. For now.
What a bullshit card. Rhystic Study should be banned from Commander.
I think it's a good card.
Logically speaking, this card is just an enchantment, and it could be removed very easily. In other words, stop being a coward, Bill.
Fuck off, Ben. You're just mad that I fucked with your snake deck.
Yes, and my sister too, you piece of shit.
All right, boys, let's calm down and focus on the game, please.
I will draw for turn and tap 4 to summon my commander. Whenever a frog I control attacks, mill 3 cards. Whenever a permanent card is put into my graveyard from my library, exile it with a croak counter. I may play lands and cast spells from among cards I own in exile with croak counters on them. I will pass it to Bill.
Wow, that's not bad at all.
It's pretty trash. L Tribal.
L deck. Will you pay Rhystic Study?
No.
I will draw a card and our Forgotten Ancients trigger.
I will draw for turn and tap 4 to play Door of Destinies. As this card ETBs, I get to choose a creature type, which in this case will be snakes. Whenever I cast a spell of the chosen type, put a charge counter on this card. Creatures I control of the chosen type get +1/+1 for each charge counter on this artifact.
Will you pay Rhystic Study?
Fuck no. I will tap 1 to play Hex Drinker. It is a 2/1 with level up. It gains benefits depending on its level. So if it reaches levels 3 to 7, it gets protection from instants. If it is 8 and higher, it gets protection from everything. Door of Destinies gets a charge counter, and I will pass turn.
Our Forgotten Ancients will trigger twice, and I draw another card.
I will draw for turn, play a Bountiful Promenade, and tap 3 to play Cultivate. I get to search my library for 2 basic lands, then I put 1 on the field tapped, and the other in my hand. Our Forgotten Ancients trigger, and I will pass it to Ben.
I will draw for turn, play an Underground River, and tap 2 to play Eladamri's Call. I can search my library for a creature, reveal it, put it into my hand, and shuffle. I am getting Vorinclex, Monstrous Raider. I will then tap 3 to play Evolution Sage. Whenever a land ETBs under my control, I get to proliferate. Our Forgotten Ancients trigger twice, and Atraxas proliferation will happen. I will pass turn.
I will draw for turn and tap 5 to play Return of the Wild Seeker. I can either draw cards equal to the greatest power among non-human creature I control, or give non-human creatures I control +3/+3 until end of turn. I will choose the first option, and no, I am not paying Rhystic Study.
Forgotten Ancient triggers.
I will draw for turn and tap 1 to play Spore Frog. I can sacrifice it to prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn. I will tap 3 to play Kodama's Reach as well. I will get 2 forests and pass turn.
Forgotten Ancients trigger twice. Will you pay the...
Can you fucking stop asking them about Rhystic Study?
Fine. I was just making sure. At the beginning of my upkeep, I will move my 1/1 counters from my Forgotten Ancient, all on my commander, which makes it, 25/25.
Goddamn.
Oh, shit. He has a lot of power on his commander.
Judge, is commander damage the same in this game mode?
Absolutely.
Well, fuck.
I will draw for turn, play an island, and tap 2 to play Tetsuko Umezawa Fugitive. Creatures I control with power or toughness 1 or less can't be blocked. I will also tap 3 to play Wall of Frost. Arcades will trigger. Whenever this creature blocks a creature, the blocked creature does not untap during its controller's next untap step. We have 2 Forgotten Ancient triggers, and I will pass it to Ben.
I will draw for turn and tap 2 to play Lightning Greaves and equip them to my commander. I will play a Flooded Strand, pay 1 life to sack it, and go get a Sea of Clouds. Since I had 2 lands ETB on my turn, Evolution Sage will trigger, and I will proliferate our counters 2 times. We will have a Forgotten Ancient trigger, and we will go to combat.
Finally, some action in this game. It took forever.
I'm sorry, Chuck. We will kill them, I promise.
Please don't do that.
I know too much.
I will attack with my commander.
In response, I will sacrifice my Spore Frog to prevent combat damage.
Damn, I pass turn.
I will draw for turn, play a Forest, Lotus Cobra triggers, and I will use 7 mana to play Kindred Summons. I get to choose a creature type and reveal cards from the top of my library until I reveal X creature cards, where X is the number of creatures I control of that type. Put those cards on the field and shuffle the rest back into the library.
Fuck, this is bad.
Yes, this is good.
I want no part in this shit. I will tap 3 to play Wash Away, paying its cleave cost to counter your spell.
Fuck.
Fuck, this is bad.
Yes, this is good.
I pass turn then.
Rhystic Study and Forgotten Ancients trigger.
I will draw for turn and tap 4 to play Guardian Project. Whenever a non-token creature ETBs under my control, if it doesn't have the same name as another creature I control or a creature in my graveyard, I draw a card. I will pass turn.
Our triggers happen.
I will draw for turn, play a Plains, and pass it over to Ben.
I will draw for turn, go straight to combat, and attack with my commander.
In response, I will tap 1 to play Rapid Hybridization. This will destroy your commander and make you create a frog.
You can't do that, Maurice. My commander has Lightning Greaves.
Well, shit. Do you have anything, Bill?
Nope. Wait. I will tap my Matsu Tribe Sniper to deal 1 damage to your commander and tap it.
I will tap 3 to Beast Within your Matsu bitch or whatever.
Shit, that's all I have.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the world's longest MTG game, and our winners are Donald and Ben.
Yes, I won. I did it.
Donald, you did nothing the entire game.
Fuck off, Ben. I won.
Well, damn, I guess I won't be getting those women anytime soon.
And I won't get those documents either.
What? What are you two talking about?
Bush said if we win our matches, we would be awarded women and special government documents for winning.
That piece of garbage. Let's go, Donald. We need to talk about the next match.
Wait, guys, this was actually really fun.
Yeah, I had a good time, and I have to go now. I feel like they know too much.
He left Joe's playmat. Let's grab it for him.
Do you want your snake deck back, Ben?
Well, it's kind of pointless now since it's completely fucking different. Just return the cards to me later.
Okay.
You know Bill for being such a slimy, cheating son of a bitch. You did well in this game.
Oh, fuck you, Donald.
All right, guys, let's go.
Now time to get my wall deck ready.
Do whatever, Donald. Just don't get pissy when you lose.
Whatever, that fucker will never beat me. No matter what plane we play on.
Wait a minute.
I don't care what it takes. I will chase his ass down and beat him.
Chase him. Donald, you are a fucking genius.